Come.
For the first POI rating of the day, we're gonna do tier 5s. We're just going across the street from my main base at MINOTAUR Theater. I already cleared this out like a million times, so we're doing the tier 5 quest. It's the exact same as not a quest if it's a tier 5 quest. The only difference is, since it's a fetch and clear, you'll get to see where one of the fetch spots is for the quest. Outside of that, kind of the exact same fucking thing as if it was a regular building that you just stumbled on. But, start opens up here. Could have a chance for that to have money in it. It does not this time, sadly. First warning. This is, you will immediately start fighting zombies as soon as you enter. You can see one right there. They will fall from the ceiling. There's a mine right there, and it'll explode. I usually just leave. My recommendation is to do this. Just walk outside, you know, let them come at you. Especially if you're an agility build like me. Just come out here. Run around a little bit, you know, have a good old time, have a fantastic time. And yeah, this is a pretty easy start. Get a lot of space to train if needed out front. Stop doing that, stop doing that. Sometimes they get caught on the door, it happens. Sometimes they get caught upstairs, that also happens. Resource-wise, you know, not clay. Resource-wise, obviously there's all the cloth from the couches. But, I mean, if you're doing tier 5s, you probably don't need as much cloth as you think. You're not part of this building, leave. Oh, there's a landmine right there. So be careful for that. There's actually a pan landmine, a cooking pan landmine. Shit. Be careful for that. Outside of that, I mean, you got a good, decent start here with food. Wow. That's a lucky pull. Hobo stew and a learning elixir? Fuck yeah. I'm actually gonna take a couple learning elixirs while I'm in here for the XP. But yeah, nothing too crazy at the beginning. Basic intro, you get a little concession stand right there. You got the bathroom, you know, it's a movie theater. You're obviously gonna have stuff like that. As we head in over here, this is a good place for vending machines. You can have chances for multiple working vending machines here. I already got a good start here with this one. Sugar butts and rock busters and eye candy, huge. I actually am gonna take all this canned food for cooking, just because I know everyone wants me to cook. I actually did not get a fetch and clear today, so there won't be any fetch and clears for me. So I won't be able to show you guys where all the fetch spots are in here. That's fine. I mean, listen, the fetches aren't that hard. They show you exactly where they were, guys. Your compass. Like, if you can't find your fetch and clear on this building, I don't know. It's either glitched or you just aren't looking around with your eyes. What I will say is a lot of this building is, you know, it'll be like on the roof. For half of it, you're literally just sitting up here. Okay, there we go, thank you. And it's for the most part not too difficult. Just be warned. When you get up to the roof, there's a lot. Like, it's the main fighting position, basically. Like, you're gonna fight most zombies once you get up to the roof. Okay. I hate birds. They just move so annoyingly. Thank you. So you'll notice I already woke up a few. Okay. I wanted to jump over them, but it's fine. Hey, don't break that, please. I need to get up there. Okay. You will find the most zombies up there, so make sure you're fully loaded. Have everything you can ever ask for. And I usually just run around like this. I usually try to trigger them all. Largely because of how many there are. There is a fuck ton. You can find a little of ammo right here. So if you want to quickly loot that, scrap those, take the shotgun ammo. But yeah. Oh wow, they're fast. Yeah, there's a lot. A lot. I mean, for as small of a tier 5 as it is, there's a fuck ton of zombies up here. So make sure you know, Do your due diligence. Sometimes they just get stuck on hitting things, which is a little annoying if you're trying to train them, because then they don't actually chase you, and it doesn't make a very good training spot. But as long as you're not, you know, too uncareful. Run back over here. Okay, can you guys leave me alone? Yeah, this is probably the spot, I would say spot 1 of 2 for where all the zombies are located. Yeah, there's a fuck ton of these guys. And fun fact, there's a fuck ton more in that room as well. So you basically get like 2 waves. You have one big wave at the beginning that are already up here. And then you have a good amount inside that little corner room behind the locked door. Okay, you need to stop running in your direction. I'm gonna be honest, 90% of the time, I'm pretty sure that that room over there is supposed to be for, can you stop? Can you stop? Oh my god, stop it. Fuck, I thought I could shoot him in time. And I'm out of stamina too. I'm pretty sure that that upper management area, with the second group of zombies is, with the locked door. I'm pretty sure when you get over, oh shit, we are actually dying pretty quick. Oh god. Okay, let's take that. A lot more cops than I expected this time. Stop it, thank you. There we go, we're fine now. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, how are you not dead? You're not even that harmless, thank you. Alright. What is hitting me? It's not the cop. It's like there's a fucking crawler. Oh, there is a crawler! Fuck you! It's like, what is hitting me? Oh my god. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised at how close I was at dying there. I apologize. Anyways. Yeah, so the roof is where you fight most of them. Like, you know, 90% of them, I would argue. Well, no, probably like 70. There's one more area with a good amount, but I think how it's supposed to go is you come up that ladder, you come through this door, because this is where most of them first start. And then you come down here, and then you're supposed to, like, go through here and around, and then a couple cop zombies will be next to the vending machine, because of course the fat asses are next to the vending machine. No working ones today, sadly, but that's okay. Not on this floor, at least. Okay, well, one of the zombies got stuck. We'll go get that later. And then you're supposed to come over here, and I think the zombies that are upstairs here, behind the locked door, are supposed to come chasing you down here, and that's when you fight them. But I think because of the fact that, like, you know, if you walk next to this door, they activate, they just break this door and come out. So I don't know if they're supposed to spawn when you get to that staircase, or if they're supposed to spawn when you're up here, but you're basically fighting 2 hordes of zombies at once. So keep that in mind when you do this win. You will fight multiple groups all at the same time. But as long as you're careful, you know, have a bit of meds like I do, and don't be an idiot like I am, you shouldn't have any major concerns. These give, like, cloth, right? And metal. So, I mean, considering how many there are, 300, 400 cloth and metal in one area isn't too bad, is what I would say. Come down here. He must have fallen off the roof or something. Regardless, die, thank you. Got a concession stand here. A little bit of cash, you know, some chairs, some bottles. Nothing too crazy. Actually, I want those. And then you're supposed to come into here. And now you have the center room. Where, guess what you're supposed to fight? More zombies. Ain't that just a kick in the pants? So, I'm just gonna let them come at me, because I don't need to deal with it right now. If you're a COD fan like I am, and you enjoyed playing COD Zombies back in 20, you know, I don't know what year it was, but I was, you know, I was not old. I was like 13, 14 at the time. Maybe even younger. If you like COD like I do, it can be like a Kino der Toten moment. Sorry. Jesus, showing my age a little bit. It's like a Kino der Toten moment where you could technically train them on the stage if you really want to, but it ain't COD. The zombies have a lot higher chance of hitting you, so I would recommend just getting a good amount of them dead before you go near the loot. I don't want them breaking the loot, but if you want to, you can train them around like that if you really wanted. Damn, you've got the fucking jumping gas zombies like in COD. Holy shit. Oh, I'm on barbed wire. There you go. Got some doors you can walk through if you need to. Can you not get stuck on the chairs, please? Thank you. All right. Now, you will notice it says, quest completed. In the top right, return to trader. Go listen to that! Don't listen to that! That doesn't exist! Because, before I get this loot, because, make sure both your guns are fully loaded, locked and ready. I'm gonna press this key. Something's gonna happen when I press this key. More zombies. And not just a couple more. I usually just bring them out here because the quest is done, so I don't have to worry about them as much. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know why the game did this. I don't know why the Fun Pimps thought, hey, this would be a nice kick in the pants. But they decided to make it to where after you complete the quest, when you press that key box, more zombies spawn. So, we're just gonna give you this warning now. This is the one warning I will ever give anybody on this map. If you are not prepared, you may die. So, there is some more loot though, of course. You got like the workbench and stuff. You know, good for some tools and whatnot. I don't need cement anymore. I have plenty and I can make more if I need to. This is another good area. It does have a table saw, and I'm gonna go for that because it has potential for an engine, I think. I could be wrong. Maybe that's Undead Legacy, but it has springs, forged iron and stuff. That's some pretty good resources. Come over here, another small area that leads up the opposite staircase. Leads to another outdoor spot. That just leads to the stage, and you have a couple cute dressing rooms for the actors for the MINOTAUR Theater. Outside of that, that is it. So it's not a big one. It's actually a surprisingly small tier 5. What I will say is that is the theoretical route that you're supposed to take. Now, you may be asking, what do I mean by that? Like, what do I mean by theoretical route? Like, isn't there supposed to be one route you're supposed to take? There is. It's the correct route. Okay, you're really ruining my monologue here, lockpicking. Please, what the fuck? Come on. Okay, what? Hello? Thank you. Okay, so that's the theoretical route. You know, you come down here, fight the rest of them. Then you press that key box. Oh, an extra horde. Oh my god. For some reason, when I do tier 6 versions of this, like the quest, this door is open. And there's a bunch of zombies right here. And then you come in through this door and fight them on this stage. So sometimes you may be coming through this... What's happening? Sometimes you may be coming through here, and instead of going out through this door to the horde... Not this door, sorry. Instead of coming down the staircase and going that way, you're supposed to go this way, but for some reason, sometimes this door's open. I don't know why. For me, it's been open regularly, and you fight a bunch of extra zombies right here. And then you just come in here, and you can fight them that way. So, keep that in mind. If you're doing a tier 6 version of this, which will just have a fuck ton more zombies, obviously. I didn't mean to search that yet. You may or may not... Okay, drone. Thank you, honey. You may or may not, accidentally go the wrong way. Regardless, it's not a major malfunction. Like, you just missed the concession stand, or like the outside concession stand area. But just keep that in mind. The way I showed you was the correct way. Some doors may be opened by accident to you when they're not supposed to be. So be warned. But yeah, outside of that, that's the whole building. I would give this a pretty low score, in all honesty. I personally don't hate it. I think it's just, there isn't, it's nothing. Alright, cool. So I'll do. So, in the video, this photo is gonna look bad for the tier list. But for like, when I actually, like, if you go to the actual tier list on your own to do it yourself, it'll look better. So this will be MINOTAUR Theater. I apologize for not having, like, you know, the words like the other ones. I completely forgot I was doing this today. And me being the dumbass that I am, did not prep it. So, MINOTAUR Theater, I think it's pretty distinct enough to know for the video itself, and I mean, we just did it, so we know it. This is gonna go in the B tier. Actually, C tier. We're gonna put it in C tier. It's fun. I think it looks good. I think aesthetically, it's a nice looking tier 5. In every other capacity, it's not worth it. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the one tier 5 that I think it would be acceptable to turn into a horde base. Which isn't a good thing. Like, for tier 3s and tier 4s, there's so many of them that turning them into horde bases is fine, and in many ways is a good thing. Tier 5s are supposed to be like that, like, cream of the crop, like, hardcore, like, the best of the best POIs. And the most unique. It is just a theater, and the loot is terrible. The only good side about it is if you find one that has, like, 4 or 5 vending machines working. That's the only time that I would say it's good, but I wouldn't continuously hit this POI. I would then turn it into a horde base so I have access to those vending machines whenever I want. So it's not a really good POI outside of that. So, it's C. It's a C tier POI. It's cool, it's fun. I would say it's fun, but, like, it's not one that I choose to do constantly on purpose. I only do it because it's close by. Like, it's not like a prison or something, like the prison POI. Like, the prison POI, I would go out of my way to do. I would not go out of my way to do this one. It's not fun enough to go out of my way to do. It doesn't have enough loot to go out of my way to do. It's just not a good one, personally. I think it's quick and clean, and you just get out of the way. Quick loot if you want it, but it's not a lot of loot, and you're gonna want to have to hit multiple to just get close to the same amount as some other tiers. So, C. MINOTAUR Theater is a C tier. If you like it, I'm sorry, but I don't see it as a very good tier 5. I'm trying to think if there's gonna be any tier 5s below it. I mean, yeah, there's one that's gonna be below it. Yeah, there's one that's gonna be below it, actually, so we'll put it in C. MINOTAUR Theater is a C tier POI.